Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. Guys, something's wrong here. I'm not going to deal in conspiracy theories. You guys are not stupid. If you're on this channel, you're not stupid. You found this channel for a reason. Things aren't adding up. I think that I'm not breaking any news here when I tell you this. When you find out that the shooter's parents called beforehand the police and said, our son is missing, we're worried about him. When you find that people spotted this guy casing the shooting, casing the scene beforehand, that a building with a clear line of sight to take a shot was left unattended, that the Secret Service caught this guy with a rangefinder, which is a device you put on a gun to take long shots. It's frequently used by hunters. And they listed him then as a person of concern, and then lost him, and then spotted him 10 minutes beforehand on the roof, and at that point considered him a threat, and still allowed former President Donald Trump to take the stage. And then you find out that the head of the Secret Service, Kimberly Cheadle, is hanging up on senators that are asking her questions, running from them at the Republican National Convention, and Secretary Mayorkas, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, is trying to block her from having to testify before the Senate. The Senate, which has subpoenaed her at this point. I mean, if you're trying to make people think that there's something wrong here, you couldn't do a better job, government. You honestly couldn't do a better job of creating and crafting your own conspiracy theory. You cannot. Now, of course, the ridiculous people that think it was staged, those people are just concocting things in their head because they just hate Donald Trump so much that they don't want to feel any sympathy for him. But to the people that are concocting the conspiracy theories about inside job and this and that, you can't blame them. People, I said this in one of my earlier videos, people fill information vacuums with their own information because the human mind cannot stand to have something not make sense. So people start to fill it in with their own information that makes sense to them. It fills the information vacuum and creates these conspiracy theories. I generally don't believe in most of them, except for the aliens one. But this, the government is creating this conspiracy theory, the same way they create the alien ones, by not giving real answers, by acting shady. They're acting shady. I have a lot of questions. I'm not ready to jump on the conspiracy bandwagon yet, but I certainly have a lot of questions. You'd have to be insane to not have a lot of questions right now. You'd have to have your head so far buried in the sand that you couldn't see daylight to not have questions right now. So what I want to know from you guys in the comments is, what questions do you have? What theories do you have? What do you think about this? Again, I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.